All right, it's day two of the valve cover gasket job. So made some good progress so far. Just about to put the actual valve cover back on. Let's check it out. Here's the valve cover, and I put all of the new gaskets on there after cleaning it out really good with brake clean. I put the baffles on there, so I just used some of the Permax or whatever it's called, Permatex Ultra Black. So put that under there and let it sit for about an hour, and then torque down each of the screws there. I've cleaned each of the bolts that go to the valve cover with some brake clean, so these are a lot better. And then I have the individual rubber grommets that are going to go there underneath each one of those. And I was able to get the little breather gaskets here. I was able to get them out, but I had to chisel it out. So a little bit crazy how baked in those things were, but yeah, these are nice and soft and pliable. So this will be great to finally see if this makes a difference. So I put all of the stuff on here dry. I don't want to put RTV if you don't have to. So I've let everything dry. Now it's time to basically just walk it back over there. I've cleaned the mating surface over there on the car, so I should be able to just drop this in very carefully. I put the 2 half moons in the back where the cams go, so as long as those don't fall out while I'm trying to put this in, then we should be pretty good. And then after that, I got some other stuff here. Got some filters, like an oil filter, the wrench that goes for it, for the M104, and yeah, the new oil drain plug and a washer. So should be able to do an oil change after this, and then I'm also going to put that K-seal in there. So I tried to clean the coolant reservoir, but didn't really get it that much better. But this stuff should help, I think, for if there is any cracks or anything where it's starting to happen with the head gasket, which, you know, I did the combustion test and it looks really good. So if there is anything, I just want to get another 50, 75, 100,000 miles out of the car before we have to go and you know, take apart the heads. So let's see how this goes. So basically, yeah, gonna put this back on, and then going to get the better clean these off too, but put the coils back on, and yep, the air filter tubing, and should be good. Tried it back on there with no drama really, so just very carefully, gently set it down, and then put in one of the grommets on each one of these. Just did it with finger tight, one at a time, and then after that I just kind of basically, you know, used like a driver just to get that just a little bit snug, so that with turning it with your fingers at the end of it. So now I'm gonna actually go and tighten these up. Yeah, I don't know if you have to do the zigzag pattern, we'll see, but basically I think it's 10 Newton meters, so gonna go ahead and do that. And oh yeah, start to put back the clips in here. To get to the one here in the back, you have to just move that transmission dipstick, just pull it up and you can get right to it. The one here, you just have to go through behind here to get to that guy. Rest of it's super easy. Yeah, just took some time to make sure everything fit really good. So you can see here on the front, it's on there, it's nice and puffy. So now it's just time to tighten it down. Well, I put it all back together and started the car up, and it started to have a misfire. I did notice that I didn't push this in all the way, so that's definitely not good, but I did notice these too. So this is like falling apart, so this is kind of shitty. But just as I was putting it there, and I already seen too that looks like previous person wrapped it with electrical tape there too. So yeah, I'm just gonna try that and then see what happens. I poured the K-Seal into the coolant there, so that's ready to go. Hopefully this works. It's really cold outside right now, and it's almost 1, so might have to do the rest tomorrow. We'll see. All right, it's still doing the same thing. I'll try to show you real quick. I'll have to figure this out tomorrow. Oops, well, that's definitely different. Fuck. Well, what I did get it running. It's just the engine was shaking like crazy, so it tells me there's a misfire. Like one of the cylinders isn't firing. So yeah, it's ridiculous cold outside right now. It's about 40, I think. So I'm done. I'm gonna go give up and warm up and get something good to eat.